Halo guys, yes, ini kita akan melanjutkan Hitmannya cuy. Yang pertama udah, yang kedua udah, sekarang yang ketiga ya. Oke guys, tanpa basa-basi lagi, let's begin, stream boys, let's go. Oke,
Agent 47 and Diana Burnwood are the world's top assassins working for the ICA. Unknowingly, they have been hired by a shadow client to target a number of operatives of Providence, a secret organization working in the highest echelons of power. Providence's controller, the Constant, approaches Diana and makes her a deal. Eliminate the shadow client and learn about 47's past. But when 47 discovers that the shadow client is Lucas Gray, his lost childhood friend, he and Diana switch sides to fulfill an old pact: destroy Providence. Together, they manage to capture the Constant, forcing him to reveal the identities of the 3 Providence partners. Eliminate them, and the war would be over. However, the Constant has an ace up his sleeve. Look closer. In the shadows, behind the everyday world, beyond the headlines and the seats of power, a hidden hand. A kind of company known as Providence. To it, we were just assets to use and throw away, to do the unthinkable, the unforgivable. And it never gave us a second thought. Until now. After decades in the shadows, we are fighting back. Me and 47. Much has been lost, but we are closer than ever. We trapped the Constant, Providence's chief controller, and finally learnt the names of its 3 to rest. And just maybe look towards the future. 47. It's time.
it's time. It's 7.
Partners are down there. You know, I never planned this far ahead. You never do. I see someone got his memory back. Wait, is that a beacon? What the hell? Base. Alexa Carlisle's helicopter just took off. Confirm target locations, over. Diana, what's the status?
Right. We have a situation. Carlisle has left the building. And I think I know why. The Constant has escaped. He persuaded one of the sailors into setting him free. And since then, he's been seizing control of Providence assets and resources. I can only assume Carlisle is rushing to contain the damage.
If she slips away again,
We'll keep track of her. Make sure she doesn't. Meanwhile, the plan stays the same. Your
Alexa.
destination is the Sekte, the world's tallest building where the partners are laying low, courtesy of their host, Sheikh Omar Al-Ghazali. Marcus Stuyvesant is fifth-generation old money. His family made its fortune in real estate and banking, and were at one point the chief landowners in New York. Carl Ingram is a powerful Washington kingmaker whose family grew rich selling gunpowder during the American Civil War, and later established a globe-spanning empire in oil, coal, and steel. Both families long since retreated from public view, but their quiet dominance endures to this day. Now, the partners likely suspect that we're coming, so Mr. Grey will infiltrate building controls and disable all electronic doors and elevators. Stuyvesant and Ingram are about to find they have nowhere left to run.
Right. This is our moment, 47. Providence ruined our lives with the flick of a pen. Today, we return the favor.
Kita dua cuy.
Welcome to Dubai, 47.
Welcome to Dubai.
Today
Go.
is the inauguration of the Sekte, and the ceremony is well underway. You will find Marcus Stuyvesant near the building's signature art installation, while a paranoid Carl Ingram has ensconced himself in his penthouse suite, security on highest alert. Mr. Grey is already in position and ready to assist. Good luck, 47.
47. Come in. 47, do you copy?
I'm here.
Are you in position?
I'm heading towards the point of entry.
Good. Get back to me when you're there. Locked. 47, use your camera and scan the lock, will you? I think I can override the Windows controls from here.
I'm in position.
47, the inauguration is taking place close by. Once you've infiltrated it, get your bearings. I'm sure there must be floor plans somewhere.
Understood.
We need absolute focus on this one. If Ingram and Stuyvesant are alerted to our presence, we may lose them for good. We are so close, 47.
Don't worry. They're not going anywhere.
Welcome.
Welcome! Oh, how lovely to see so many friendly and familiar faces here today. This has been a dream of mine for a great many years. And as all of you know, I am I'm proud to yet again immortalize our great family. But the most this
You're not allowed here. I'm getting help. Come on.
Tuh, ketahuan cuy.
I'm in position.
47, the inauguration is taking place close by. Once you've infiltrated it, get your bearings. I'm sure there must be floor plans somewhere.
Understood.
We need absolute focus on this one. If Ingram and Stuyvesant are alerted to our presence, we may lose them for good. We are so close, 47.
Don't worry. They're not going anywhere.
Welcome to the barge, Al-Ghazali.
welcome. Hello. Good to see you. How lovely to see so many friendly and familiar faces here today. And this has been a dream of mine for a great many years. And as all of you know, I am from one of the less privileged sides of the respectable Al-Ghazali family. But with a small loan from my father, I soon built up a construction empire that is worthy of the great Al-Ghazali legacy.
Hello, sir.
This achievement might not have been possible. Thank you. I'm proud to yet again
Hello there.
immortalize our great family. But this which is today the tallest building in the world.
Listen, I want to talk to the partners directly. Make them understand why all of this is happening. And that terminal gives me an idea. There's a server room near the Sheikh's personal reception. If you can gain access to it, we might be able to recover useful intel from it. We'll have to work together to hack the system, but it's our best shot.
Someone told me that 6 legitimate sites, but I don't think that ever works out. And I'm not sure we're talking about the same people.
It would be a mistake to assume two men following the Sheik on the board just because we don't recognize them. But if we don't recognize them, how important can they really be? You might ask about the condos. I believe Mimi said she was.
Gak bisa.
Excuse me. I was wondering if
Gak bisa ya? Mungkin di sini salah tadi.
Maybe the Sheik's looking to sell his pet project right out of the gate. I'm not sure. Have capital and balls to fight.
It looks like the staff area could provide you with a viable route to the server room. There's quite a bit of security here. One moment. You ready for some more fresh air, 47?
Mister, you're not allowed to be here. Hey, playtime is over.
look, this is gonna make me look really bad.
I'm sure it's around here somewhere. Don't you worry. A colleague is also out there looking.
But this.
No. My wife sent me a link as a joke, and now all I see online are ads for these fucking shoes. There should be a box you can check when you're just cringe browsing, you know?
No way. Ads like that are the best buy.
Jeez. What?
I think I can open that window remotely. Scan the lock with your camera and I'll have a try.
Oh, God, this isn't happening. Really? Oh, no, not now. What am I doing anyway? I don't give a shit.
Sheikh Al-Ghazali is reaching out to his worldwide network of lawyers and financial contacts, attempting to restore the lost power base of the Providence partners. If Ingram and Stuyvesant were asked to a meeting, thinking they'll be told of new developments, I suspect they'd jump at the chance. There's a lounge area at the top of the building. It can be sealed off for private conversations. If we lure the targets there, they'll be trapped. The server room should be behind one of the doors in this hallway.
Hey, it's me. I told you about what
A calendar function. We can use this to summon the partners to a fake meeting, 47. All right, I'm no hacker like Olivia, but I think you need to pull one of the racks here to gain access to the terminal. Damn it. A silent alarm has been tripped. Security is on its way. Hide, 47.
Whatever.
Everything is fine.
Everything is fine.
You guys understand. I'm sick of coming down here.
Yes, sorry about that, 47. Let's try again, shall we? I think I've got it. We'll need a keycard to gain access. Someone in maintenance should have one we can borrow for a spell.
You're not supposed to be here. I'm calling for help. I'm calling the guard. Hey, wake up.
Halt! Drop the corpse! You need to drop, not another...
That must have done something. Can you see anything different in the room? Seven guards are heading your way. Be careful.
And of course, it's all fine here. Oh, I hate this system already.
System online.
we're in. Now all you need to do is access the terminal and use the calendar option to summon the Providence partners to a meeting. Building cameras are now disabled. Elevator doors are now open. Good work. The meeting has been booked. The partners should be moving up here shortly. Huh. Looks like the lounge can be sealed off for private conversations. Handy. Excellent. I see the partners moving. You should join their meeting. Time to end this, 47.
Put that weapon away.
If you got the briefing on the lockdown drill tomorrow?
I got it. I'll get issue 1 tomorrow morning.
You know how it works? Because I don't.
It's easy. 2 of us are stationed up here and below, by the card reader. We get an alert, we both swipe our cards, and bingo. Lockdown.
What if the other guard is using the bathroom?
Well, it's time. So if that should happen, I can be able to run down and activate the other swipe as well. I guess that will need a little practice.
Should not be at work tomorrow. Sounds like a lot of.
Holster your weapon, buddy.
The partners are alone now. I'll activate the panel controlling the room's security features. When you're ready, use it to start the show.
Where is he? Where's the Sheik?
It's a busy day for him. Surely we can give him a few moments.
Do you know what he wants to talk about?
No, but I know this.
What's this? Carl, did you do that?
I certainly did not. I am... Get out of here. Where the hell is that security panel?
All right, that's that then. Finally, Stuyvesant and Ingram are gone. Providence will soon be no more than a bad memory. 47. Thank you. I'll meet you at the rendezvous.
Halo, dia tumben Sabtu live. Mengganti hari Senin itu kah? Kagak cuy. Nggak kemana-mana nih. Takjil. Kagak lah bro. Takjil apaan? Iya kalau waktu dulu gitu masih seru takjil. sekarang juga masih seru sih sebenarnya war takjil itu.
If that's your winning face, I'd hate to see you lose.
We underestimated the constant.
Yeah, he's a glorified
Lu emang nggak war takjil? Lalu balik.
He wants it all.
Gimana puasa hari ini, cuy?
Caught him once, we can do it again.
Puasa hari ini.
Well, we're not the ones who let him escape.
Haus nih.
You still don't
Jam 3 ya? Tinggal 3 jam lagi nih.
I don't like executive decision makers.
Gimana? Jam 3 masih kurang 15 menit juga nih.
You don't
Kurang
have
3 jam lagi nih.
you know? Soon, this will be over. Maybe
Dan
it's time
pernah.
to think about the future.
Waduh.
You
Sama
have to face
cuy.
the possibility that there's no going back. If the ICA knows what you did,
She'll make it right. She always does.
we have a fix on Carlisle.
Ini udah agak-agak mulai
We got a plane to catch.
pusing-pusing dikit gitu ya.
I hope you like the rain, 47.
Miss Burnwood,
Bangun-bangun buka puasa.
Did you
I have everyone's number. You
Betul.
know by now.
you planned this? All of it?
Don't be silly. I just played the hand I was dealt.
We'll find you.
You had me.
Ntar jam 4 mau jogging. Waduh, keren.
We handed you an empire.
It's for the best. The
Habis sahur aja bro. Habis buka aja bro. Kalau jogging.
power is more than just security.
Ya selamanya jogging sore.
Evidence can be an agent of change.
Habis buka dulu, lu isi perut dulu. Lu enak gitu, gak pusing-pusing. Baru lu jogging. Soalnya perut lu kosong gitu, terus lu jogging itu nambah berat sih. Soalnya kan perutnya kosong.
She came home.
She came home.
Carlisle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you?
Are you?
Who will you be without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Target kita Alexa sekarang cuy.
Alexa Carlisle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlisle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlisle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlisle
Cari
descends
takjil.
from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second
Banyak ya?
War and established an
Takjil ya?
empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlisle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II.
Kalian rencana buka apa nih
Meaning
cuy?
that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
Masa dari war takjil sih? Emang nggak beli apa-apa gitu?
It began here, and it ends here.
Masa dari war takjil sih?
Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlisle keeps
Emang
a
nggak
case file
nggak ada rencana beli apa-apa gitu? Beli apa
So
kek?
don't leave the estate without it.
Sudah siapkah?
Right.
War takjil itu Bang Teguh juga tuh pengen war takjil.
On the other side.
Dia selalu war mulu katanya. Takjil. Giliran puasa kok gak ada hujan ya? Betul. Pakai sarungmu kita berburu. Ngapain? Cuma war takjil tuh harus pakai sarung. Gak usah lah.
The Revenant
Dikasih kok Bang Teguh.
and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson and daughter-in-law, are all gathered
Pasti dikasih kok Bang Teguh.
funeral. Curiously,
Pokoknya itu kalau war takjil itu siapa cepat dia dapat gitu loh.
but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the
Mesti lengkap equipnya biar gak curiga pedagangnya. Gak apa-apa.
Good luck, gentlemen.
Save dulu.
This is a private area, sir.
Phineas Whitmer. Private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle.
Please wait. Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
Let's go, kita menjadi detektif cuy. Katanya cuy. Pedagang takjilnya kenal gua. Kenapa emang?
Please do.
If you follow me. And I dare say I don't like it at all. This is what I mean. Perhaps you have it down before you see Madame Carlyle inside. I could try.
So, I just need to check.
That's a bit excessive, I think, considering the fact that I spotted no less than 2 routes to get inside the house unseen.
We know what we're doing, sir. Don't worry about that.
Kita diskon lah. Diskon apaan? Masa masa lu beli apa ya, kayak es buah gitu, lu butuh diskon sih, tolonglah.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
Ya biasanya harganya 5K jadi 3K kan lumayan.
Examination of a potential crime scene.
Kacau kalian ya.
Half the job done.
Balik.
Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madam Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've travelled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir.
Hello there, sir.
Iya, biasanya kalau takjil mah dikasih cuy. Kalau war takjil kan ada biasanya yang gratis gitu. Nah itu yang dinamakan war takjil.
You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death.
Biasanya dikasih kok, balik.
You probably learned that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madam's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madam Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary.
Di sini gak ada yang gratis gitu. Cuy. Lu coba kak alun-alun deh, pasti ada tuh.
However, Madam Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room. To my right.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this. Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
Jangan story yang detektif ribet ini. Enggak apa-apa. Kita coba, Bang Yorha.
Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal. Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity.
Gue kira ada apaan. Ternyata begitu doang. Ini apaan nih?
A hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside. A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Hello, sir.
Oh. Apaan tuh? Loh, kok begini? Kok gak bisa nih? Wah, gelap. Gak bisa tuh.
I think the crime scene has more clues, 47.
Hi there.
Kita harus cari clue katanya. Clue-nya gimana tuh?
So, how long have you been working here?
About a month now.
You're American. What on earth are you doing in this shithole? A girl like you belongs in clubs in London. I bet you're a great dancer.
I don't like dancing.
What about restaurants then? You like food? I know some great places. You should come visit. I'll take you somewhere really nice. Spend a few bucks. A girl like you deserves that.
I don't know.
You know, I told Patrick off. I'm not interested in someone who bosses you around like that.
How's everything coming along?
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
No.
Please come and see me when you have. How's everything coming along, Elaine?
Very well, Mr. Fernsby.
Make sure you focus on your work.
I
Tanya
will.
I
tentang
don't need one more maid crying in the kitchen. So watch yourself around young Mr. Patrick.
Don't worry about me.
Mr. Patrick, can I do anything for you?
Yes, actually. Could you speed up time?
Zakari bedroom, cluenya kurang 1 sih.
So I don't die from boredom and fear.
Kurang 1 berarti.
How are you, sir?
Lu gak libur? Enggak sih cuy. Gak pengen menikmati main. Lagian mau kemana? Kalau kemarin kan gua kemana-mana. Kalau malam minggu. Sekarang mau kemana cuy? Cluenya kurang 1 nih. Nih, Zakari bedroom 5/6 clue yang ditemukan. Kurang 1 ini. Apa lagi ya? Ini mungkin bukan. Apaan nih? Biasanya iya, keluar cuy. Ya udah gak ada sih. Yo ibu. Ini cluenya kurang nih, kurang 1 nih awan. Gak ada sih, cuma ini doang nih.
A photocopy of the floor plans.
Oke, 6/6. Udah done.
Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Just keep calm.
Hey, how you doing?
I don't see him snooping around your sister. I bet Alexa said something.
If I could be bothered,
Sir.
I'd be worried about your mental health, Ella.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings.
Bagaimana ini
Please
awan?
come and see me when
Pusing
you've
gua.
solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
Hello, sir.
So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis?
Gregory Carlyle.
Or perhaps you
Can
prefer
you tell me
searching the
where
manor
you
for
were
clues
yesterday
first?
evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn.
Ini seru
Well, I'm
cuy.
staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her...
Cara-cara targetnya sesuai kemauan kita gitu loh.
The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before...
Ntar malam ya kalau pengen ini ya.
Not very thorough, are you?
Tell me about Zachary.
Solef ya.
Such a sad old soul.
Tapi Solef gua udah ada papanya sih. Bos gue tuh udah, BOD udah. Apa lagi? Yang bingung apa ya? Lupa gua.
Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger ball. He's better off dead. Anything else you want to pry from my intricate intellect?
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
Suspect. Ini udah nomor 6. Oke, udah kelar nih. Emma belum, Rebecca, Mr. Fernsby ini belum. Ini juga ya.
Emma Carlyle, can you tell me where you were?
Akun viewer selalu menyediakan konten Bang Ade. Hah? Maksudnya?
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful
Oh,
migraine
ini.
to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Anything else you want to know?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward.
But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Is that all?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was
Seru loh, awat.
depressed, not just sad.
Ini gamenya seru banget,
He
cuy.
had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
Ini apa nih? Ring bell. Apaan ring bell?
This'll be good.
Apaan tuh ring bell tuh? Salah. Emang udah. Clue-nya udah. Emma room. Ini di mana nih? Emma room nih. Rebecca room belum. Universe B belum. Universe B udah. Wait. Siapa lagi yang belum nih? Mana tadi tuh? Kayaknya ada deh. Hammer, buat apaan hammer? Kita cari yang news. Gak ada apa-apa. Ini apaan nih? Kan sih. Ini apa nih? Lain, bukan.
Patrick Carlisle.
Patrick.
Can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. So, is that it?
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum.
Gua bikin yang
You
dulu.
know, Father says Zachary and Alexa used to be
Mat gua
together.
masih
He had a
tinggal
great future ahead of him. Then suddenly,
jam
he just
setengah
gave up
ini,
everything.
cuy. Jam 40 menit lah.
Thank
Itu
God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't know.
tinggal 2 jam lah. Ini tinggal 2 jam ini, bro.
If that's all, I think I'll.
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No. I reckon Zachary topped himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
Listen. Listen, Gregory. Something's off. Here's what word information was rejected.
the Fitzpatrick token to Madame Carlisle's daughter?
Rebecca? Yes. She's insisting that one.
Rebecca Carlisle.
Rebecca.
Can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 9:45. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is that everything, Mr. Whit?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably...
Bikin es lah awan.
And one more
Bikin
thing.
yang anget-anget sih. Bikin es lah.
Kind to
Oh iya. Tapi di Korea dingin ya.
Pours emotion into that instrument.
You have a way with words, Stan.
He plays the strings of my heart with that piano.
Professor Edward Carlisle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'll never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. Anything else I can do to help?
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff were all the company he had. If that's all?
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? And Mother will surely have a strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me. Yes, hi, Cassie. It's me again, Edward. I know I'm not supposed to leave you messages, and this is the last time, I promise. It's just, I don't know how to handle this whole situation. I don't think I can really. I can't feel my legs, and my eyes are not working properly. This flicker thing again. You can't tell anyone, but the thing is, I've been asked to perform the eulogy at the funeral.
I shouldn't gossip. But that Emma woman is a tad too busy for my taste.
What is it now?
She turned up and demanded to be put up in Madame Carlyle's bedroom. We're the new heads of the family after all. It is only fitting, she said. Well, Gregory put a stop to that, which was a surprise. He normally accepts his wife's outrageous behavior without batting an eyelid. But staying in his mother's bed so soon was just a bit steep, I suppose.
She can't wait to get her hands on Thornbridge Manor.
But he was such a gentleman. He gave me his coat and all.
See, you need to forget about Patrick. No good's gonna come of it. Stick to your own kind.
You mean like Chris? He treated me like shit. All he wanted to do was play his stupid video games, never any romance. I deserve romance.
Rosie, tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I? I spent the evening with Patrick. We met after dinner and I went home at 1 a.m. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe. Like a real princess.
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
Did all the groceries arrive? I heard some of the delivery people were unhappy with the security at the gate. But from what I said with her, she never...
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office.
It's such a big responsibility having a baby. I have to protect it, right? How do you even do that? I can't do that.
Oh. Hey, we need some help here. Please, get some help.
Kain gua pakai pedang.
Hey, I need some help here. There's an armed lunatic
Hey,
on the roof.
crazy man. Stop that.
Lupa cuy. Kain gua bawa pedang. Kacau.
Please stay back.
Bad news, I'm afraid. We don't have any extra fuses. Looked everywhere.
Ugh, you've got to be kidding me. No power, no portrait.
Oh, Madame Carlyle will be furious. She expects the family photo to be done any moment now.
I need this shoot to happen, okay? And I need it to be perfect.
So, Madame Carlyle wants a picture taken. If you were to assist with the missing fuse, I'm sure the portrait would be one for the ages.
Can't we just take a fuse from another fuse box?
I guess we could do that.
Good. Look, I'll finish setting up, and then we'll grab the fuse just before you call down the family.
Good. Yeah, that's a good plan.
It feels like I can't breathe in there. The tension is
I don't believe for a
off the
second that Zachary committed suicide. We'd only just run through his plan for the spring seedlings yesterday.
Yes, sure. But he was upset believing his sister was dead.
I'd say worried about how things would be handled with Gregory and Emma taking over. I said they let him stay here, but Ethel was sure Emma would throw him out first chance she got. And now we'll never know.
Oh my. You're taking this hard, aren't you?
Now Zachary won't get to see the rhododendron periginium blossom. They were his favourite.
Our man, please help! This guy here. Come on. Come close.
Good job, thank you. I see him, he's right there!
Hey you, step 3, step... Backward.
Mana kena gua? Malah ketahuan cuy.
That Annie gets to help the photographer. I'm the pretty one. But work, work, work. That's all I get from Fernsey.
Everything needs to be ready for the funeral. It needs to look good for the...
family portrait. I can feel that pressure too.
If this was back home, it would be a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Looking good today, sir.
I don't believe for a second that was suicide. He's only just run through his plan for 3 seasons yesterday. I'd say worried about how things would be handled with Gregory and Emma taking over. I said they let him stay here, but Emma was sure Emma would throw him out the first chance she got. Now we'll never know.
Mulai, you're taking this hard, aren't you?
Don't worry. It happens. The best of us.
Broken lab equipment. It looks like it was recently used, though.
I will never again meet someone like Zachary. I can't bear to think what will happen to his rare plant.
I understand why you're so upset. I put a stop to all of us.
Can you just stand up, please? Hey, she's single, Rebecca, right? Maybe I should ask her out.
You're quite
Get to know her in a personal...
I'd really appreciate it if you left.
What are you doing? You've got to leave right now. Please. Hey, she's single, Rebecca, right? Maybe I should ask her out. Get to know her in a personal way.
You could try. Rosie told me Rebecca has a really cool saying, though. It takes a damn fine man to replace no man at all. So you've got your work cut out for you if you do try. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to imply that you're not fine. You're definitely fine. I mean, I don't fancy you or anything. You're not my type at all. Oh, Christ, I'll just shut up. Sounds like the power's back up. Why don't you take a picture to test it?
It
I wonder
worked.
if he does headshots.
I'm ready for the shoot.
Perfect. I'll call the family down now then.
Excellent, 47. Madame Carlyle is on her way down for the family photo shoot. Let's see if any memorable moments will play out in front of the camera.
Let's go.
Oh no! Where are your clothes? What happened? Oh Lord, this is terrible. Wait till I tweet about this. Can anyone please help me? I need help here. Oh my God, thank God you're here. I need help.
Hey, what's the situation here? You look freaked out.
There's a body right over there. And the victim? He's naked.
You calm down. Command! Command! You there? We got a guy hurt bad. Hi, get up. What's that, Command?
Edward, you can't let Mother get to you like
Continuing
this.
search.
You've always been immune to her. How do you do it?
I'm the youngest. Guess I just flew under the radar when it came to her attention.
I don't think so. She really respects you.
If you just stopped craving her approval.
Calling in! Calling
You're
in!
nearly 50, Edward.
Oh,
I'm such a loser.
But you're not. You're a professor, you're artistic, you've got your music. I mean, that's really something.
It's not exactly
Man,
expanding the
one
Carlisle
won't be
empire.
getting up anytime soon. Yeah,
Thanks. That does help a little.
Wish she'd hurry up. This place
Hi,
is
good
sucking
afternoon.
the life out of me.
Hi, good afternoon.
I expect you to be
Command, it's me.
efficient.
Garden is
I have a
clear.
lot to see to today.
I'll do my best.
Listen, everyone. I understand that you have a lot
Nothing
of
at my
questions. Please be patient for a little longer. I will address
Have
you
a
in the city
security
room
breach.
afterwards.
Just get out of our way, okay?
Right, get in
I
position.
understand.
Let's get this.
Hey, something bad's going down. I need you to keep your head. Did you do this? Fucking look at me when I'm talking to you. Can you believe this guy? You know this fella? Don't go any further.
lah, kok bisa-bisanya begitu? Lu gak ngapa-ngapain gue ya?
Assassin actual. Break, over. Got one naked male individual. No sign of excess partying or alcohol, over. C2, this is Alpha 1 actual. I've arrived at location and it looks clear, over. Control, how copy? Got one person on the ground. Close missing, over.
I'm the youngest. Guess I just flew under the radar when it came to her attention. Stop craving her approval. You're nearly 50, Edward.
This one's cold.
Hurry up, man. This place is sucking the life out.
It won't hurt you to relax for a bit.
This is Rogue One actual. Garden area is clear. I repeat, clear. Out. Yeah, looking at it right now. Don't worry. Taking out the trash.
I expect you to be efficient. I have a lot to see through today.
I'll do my best.
Listen, everyone. I understand that you have a lot of questions. Please be patient for a little longer. I will address you in the sitting room afterwards. Right, get in position. Let's get this over with.
Chin up, Edward. No one wants to look at that long face.
You're such an idiot, Gregory.
I'm fine, Rebecca.
Fine? You look like a nervous wreck.
Stop this.
Well,
That will be enough. No need to spend the entire day here. Please, everybody, go to the sitting room. I need to speak to you all. I want to stress that I expect absolute discretion about everything you've
Would you like
witnessed
some
today.
help writing
No
the
one
eulogy
will
for
ever
tomorrow?
know I was here.
I can draw something up in 15 minutes.
Are you coming, Mummy?
I just
Oh,
need
come
some fresh air.
I must do
I'll
it
be
on-
in shortly. You go in.
Well, Mother, think if she knew I had help.
Oh my God, I'll never understand the two of you. Gregory is going out of his way to shock my play. Self-destruct in your attempt to please her. She's equally hard on the purity that you see.
Now Zachary won't get to see the rugby.
Is a great tragedy, but also a great inconvenience, as it happened just now. I'm dealing with the situation in a discreet and efficient way, and I expect your... I expect you all to act your part. Last, as you all know, I have a lot on my plate and need to focus on sorting everything out, so please do not disturb me with your petty concerns. You are all adults.
And that's a breaking heart happening if I ever saw one.
Come.
Alexa back from the dead, a make-believe funeral, a murder mystery. Oh, all too much.
We'll all need a vacation when this is over.
I need to stop thinking about Emma all the time, but she just makes me so angry.
Zachary's diary. This is big. He was about to confess to the world that he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And apparently, Mr. Fernsby helped make the murder look like an accident. And 47, the handwriting doesn't match the suicide letter in his room, proving he didn't write it himself.
Painkillers. Lethal if you use enough of them.
But not the poison used to kill Zachary. Of course, Madame Carlyle doesn't know that. Are you considering to frame the butler, 47? Mr. Fernsby clearly didn't commit the murder, but I think you have enough evidence to convince Madame Carlyle he did. Maybe you should tell him you are ready to present your findings. Unless, of course, you want to do some more detecting, 47?
Sup?
I will never again meet someone like that. I can't bear to think what will happen to this rare plant.
Come on, I understand why you're so upset. It's such a shock to all of us.
Talking point. Multiple sources are reporting that the wife of star footballer Noah Parks, actress Tammy Preston Parks, is planning to go under the knife yet again. No word on what specifically she intends to get done, but my guess would be a long overdue
cast the first stone and all that. When I was that age, I was every bit as bad. The only real difference is the culture around it now. That and the fact that every public figure has to expect their life will be catalogued by their fans and their haters. It's hard not to be a little sympathetic.
You know, I just have to disagree with you this time. If we were talking about anyone else, you could probably convince me, but you only have to look at the headlines from the past year. The scales have to tip eventually.
Think about it this way. No one's losing work over this. No one's losing buzz. It might sound cynical, but any press is good press. It's a fact.
All right, we've had a lot of hard goals today, so here's a softball.
Jadi detektif.
Of the royal family's tour of Commonwealth nations, and there have been some notable hiccups along the way. What are your thoughts?
Honestly, I think it's unbelievable what these celebrities get away with now, Gemma. The bar has been truly lowered.
That's Madam Carlyle taken care of. Time to get the file on Arthur Edwards.
Target hilang, cuy. Gak tahu, gak gua apa-apain ya. Tiba-tiba hilang tuh Madam Carlanya.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't let you through, okay? Please leave the area.
Hello, sir.
Aaron Ford Jr.
You can't
calling
be here,
for Morgan
sir.
Yates and
Hey.
Cone. I
Sorry,
need to
but
get a
you're gonna get
listing
in
of
trouble if
asset
you don't listen to
transfers
me.
from the
You
Carlisle.
have to, if you don't move.
Ooh, knock someone out like that, better be ready to pay the consequences.
Got more where that came from, cry.
Let's go. Barbar aja. Gak seru cuy kalau barbar cuy. Ini masalahnya Madam Carlanya tiba-tiba hilang cuy. Kayak kena serangan jantung gitu loh. Alexanya ini gak seru kalau Alexanya hilang.
What Ella did when she arrived.
Tell me.
Elaine said she saw her on the top floor, stroking the wall.
Kurang aja gitu bro. Kalau hilang Alexanya ini mah.
Zachary's diary. This is big. He was about to confess to the world that he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And apparently, Mr. Fernsby helped make the murder look like an accident.
Painkillers.
And 47,
Lethal if you use
the
it.
handwriting doesn't match the suicide letter in his room, proving he didn't write it himself. But not the poison used to kill Zachary. Of course, Madame Carlyle doesn't know that. Are you considering to frame the butler, 47? Mr. Fernsby clearly didn't commit the murder, but I think you have enough evidence
there.
to convince Madame Carlyle he did. Maybe you should tell him you are ready to present your findings. Unless, of course, you want to do some more detecting, 47?
Yeah, keep it real. Aaron Ford Jr. calling from... No way. What did that person do to deserve a smack to the head like that?
Help me!
Sing.
Did you want to check on that undertaker in charge of the funeral? I got word he's upset with Madame Carlyle.
That is the door to Rebecca's room. I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
How are you, sir?
Yes, I'm still here. It doesn't exist. What do you mean it doesn't exist? Right. I'll double check and get back to you.
This all confirms that Arthur Edwards stole everything from Madame Carlyle. Perhaps you should let her know how bad it is, 47.
I can't let you through here. Now leave. How are you, sir?
Mechanism for uncovering it. It's got real. Soul.
First time here?
Yep.
Yeah, it's impressive, all right.
A safe in Madame Carlyle's office. I bet that's where she keeps the file on Arthur Edwards. Peculiar icons above the safe. I wonder if they might be some sort of a code. Maybe have a look around the office, 47.
Hello, sir.
Oh, được.
at his eyes. They were so swollen, it didn't even look like Zachary. I've never seen a dead
Hello,
body
this is Cassandra
before.
Cox, Edward's ex-wife.
Do you think it was a
I don't know what's
suicide?
going on at your
I don't
house,
know.
but Edward is losing it.
Madam
again.
Carlyle certainly doesn't
He
think
seems
so.
to believe
Why
that
else would she have asked that
Alexa
detective
has
to
come
come
back
here?
from the
Dead, and that he has to write the eulogy for some
No,
make-believe
not that
funeral
I
event.
saw.
I still have the restraining order on him, so whoever gets this message now that Alexa is dead, better get him under control. Otherwise, I see no other way than to get the police involved.
Taruh di mana kodenya ya? Jadi pusing sendiri gue. Kode. Di mana kau kode? Ada yang tahu kagak cuy? Kode ini?
It's time to drop the knife. You got it? Why you?
Dari kode susah amat cuy. Asli sih. Gak ketemu ini kode mah.
That Emma woman is a tad too busy for my taste.
What is it now?
She turned up.
Zachary's diary. This is big. He was about to confess to the world that he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And apparently, Mr. Fernsby helped make the murder look like an accident. And 47. The handwriting doesn't match the suicide letter in his room, proving he didn't write it himself. Mr. Fernsby clearly didn't commit the murder, but I think you have enough evidence to convince Madame Carlyle he did. Maybe you should tell him you are ready to present your findings. Unless, of course, you want to do some more detecting, 47.
Oh, selamat berbuka, kawan. Lu duluan ya. Lanjut bro, lanjut. Duluan bro. Gua masih belum.
Looking good, looking good.
Aaron Ford Jr. calling from Morgan Yates and Cohn. I need to get a listing of asset transfers from the Carlyle account HTC depot number 5085. No, I need it immediately. Yes, I'll hold.
Belum masak. Nah, emang lu gak beli ini? Gak beli di luar? Apa takut? Emang lu gak beli di luar cuy? Makan gitu?
This all confirms that Arthur Edwards stole everything from Madame Carlyle. Perhaps you should let her know how bad it is, 47. This is Rebecca's room.
Kira lu beli ini. Beli apa kayak gitu awan di luar. Jadi ini tinggal berbuka doang gitu.
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
Satu, dua, tiga, empat. Udah cuma tinggal 2 nih. Presby sama Emma nih. Kayaknya Emma deh. Presby clue-nya udah. Kayaknya ada di Emma deh. Kayaknya Emma ini ya. Kayaknya tinggal Emma doang sih yang belum ini. Rumah Emma di mana sih? Lu tahu kagak rumah Emma? Kayak Emma deh. Apa Fransby ya?
Did you talk to Mother?
That door leads to Emma and Gregory's room.
Oke, gak ada apa-apa. Oh iya, save dulu biar gak terlalu berbahaya. Target
That's Madam Carlyle.
eliminate.
Time to get the file on Arthur Edwards.
Padahal gak diapa-apain ya.
Now this is interesting, 47. A letter from Emma's mother stating that
Sama
Emma
anak
is
sendiri.
the illegitimate child of Alexa's late older brother, Montgomery. And listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. The plot thickens.
Rebutan warisan kagak tuh? Oh iya, lu tahu kagak password ininya? Filenya itu. Tadi disuruh pakai password file gitu, tapi gua gak tahu passwordnya cuy. Lu tahu kagak?
Yeah, hey bro.
Gua udah bolak-balik dari sini dari tadi. Password filenya lo. (1974). Oke. Sudah ketemu dari tadi.
Graveyard, trophy room, and the office safe is hidden.
Iya, tahu gua. Tadi udah sampai sini.
Peculiar icons above the safe.
Nah, ini ada passwordnya nih.
If they might be some sort of a code.
1974 ya.
Look around the office, 47.
Nah, 75. Oh, gua cari itu dari tadi.
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
Susahnya minta ampun cuy. Cari begituan dari tadi, bro.
Hey, what's the problem? We have a situation? Secure your weapon.
Mana tempat ke bawah? Oh, ini dia. Tadi selamat ya anaknya ya. Perebutan yang terlalu kacau cuy. Perebutannya cuy.
They're everywhere. Go, get out!
It's the Constantine. Shit!
Akhirnya kelar juga. Oh, kan dari tadi tuh cari passwordnya. Gak udah puter-puterin semuanya cuy. Bang Yorha, waduh, gak ada passwordnya tapi bikin pusing aja. Habis ini Berlin lebih pusing lagi lu. Kayaknya udah dulu cuy, ini udah habis ini. Nunggu buka nih. Oke, kita lanjut besok lagi ya Hitman-nya ya. Nunggu buka dulu cuy. Ini udah jam hampir jam 5 sih. Soalnya di tempat gua itu jam 5.15, jam 5.20 udah buka. Buat kalian selamat berbuka juga ya.
Yeah. How about now? Over here. Cover me.
Itu awan udah berbuka tuh.
Walk away.
Or what? You gonna take us all on?
Don't. Tell the Constant to start running.
You think you've won? 47 is out there. And 47 never misses his mark.
Neither do you, Miss Burnwood. That's what makes you valuable.
Habis ini ke Berlin, ke Jerman berarti ya?
You think I would betray 47?
Besok sih, ke Jermannya ya.
You owe him nothing.
What is this?
I told you we could help each other, and I meant it. I look forward to your call.
Gray is gone. Go to Berlin and stay out of sight. We're all that's left now.
Oke, besok di sini nih. Ini yang barusan, intro yang barusan. Nah, kayak ending dari sini lah. Besok kita main di Berlin ya, bro. Kita ini dulu persiapan berbuka dulu. Buat kalian yang puasa, selamat berbuka, bro. Di sini kita berbuka dan kita persiapin dulu lah. Yaudah, makasih guys udah nyempetin mampir dari tadi. Ya udah, see you on the next game and see you on the next stream. Siap, bye bye. Selamat Ramadan, bro. Bye bye.